So I have another hair tutorial for you. So I'm gonna do like a faux braid going down each side, so like pigtail style, using the little elastics and doing the split and flip. I'm not sure what those are actually called. I just do the motion. I don't think of the name, but like topsy tail or something like that kind of rings a bell. All of these things we used to do way back probably in the 90s. But they're so cute and fun, and this is just a great summer way to, if you have, well, long hair or short hair, it really doesn't matter, because you can continue doing it if you have long hair, or you could like pin the ends in a little cute messy bun on each side. You can get creative. So I like to section my hair and then pony it out of the way, because I just feel like a pony is stronger than a clip if I'm accidentally pulling too many sections. So you can use a comb, you can use an end, something to separate the hair. And so I have the zigzag going all the way back. And now we are going to start with our sections. So you just start taking sections, and we're going to take our elastic. Don't over wrap it. You don't want tension on the hair. So like 3 wraps is just fine. There's not a lot of hair in there. And then split it and flip it through. So I always go over and to under, not under to over. Then the next section we're going to take, and we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to combine all of the hair. And now for this section, I kind of always use this pony, you see that, as the guide. So I split that. Oh, sorry. I'm jumping ahead a step. First, I need my hair tie-in. Then I use it as a guide. Okay, so now that that's in, you can see that. So that's where I split and push up and under. Okay. So again, we're gonna just add in the hair, and then I will turn around for you. And once we get closer, like the next levels, so split that here. I might only be wrapping the hair tie around twice, because again, you don't want to create extra tension on the hair. Okay, so now that I'm at this section here, I need to grab a few hair ties. Make sure I'm turned so you can see it. Three is still good. Split and then flip through. So my hair is not like overly thick, so I can still do 3 with the band, and it's not too tight. Okay. And then like my hair, a lot of times I do this like after my hair's been curled, so I guess it was straight. I wasn't kind of thinking about that. So normally it's curled and it gives a really cute end, but that's okay. This is a tutorial. I just wanted to show you the video. And honestly, that's not even that's that bad. I'm just used to more texture at the end. So if you do it like on day 2 or 3 of your hair curls, you'll get really cute, you know, texture at the ends. But so here's this one side here. And now let's go ahead and we will repeat. I lost some of the hair ties in my lap. We're going to repeat on the other side. So I have learned when I do hair reels to always have a video ready to be uploaded to Facebook that I can copy and paste because it never fails. You know, you want, you know, like more instructions, slow down, because we know that you only get a minute in a reel. So trying to do this hairstyle, even though it is pretty quick, you have to speed it up in a reel. So you move a lot faster just to show the look. And now I always try to link the how-to in the comments and have it on Facebook as well. So this is much more slowed down, and you can do the process with me if you can press play and literally sit and do your hair while I'm doing mine at the same time. And then just remember to that section that you just fed into the same one, make sure that's where you split in half. I feel like that just keeps the look going versus if you weren't paying attention to that, it could start looking a little off. Okay, let me grab a few of these and I'll try to angle here. Hopefully my arm isn't too in the way. Yeah, I felt like that was thicker. This side of my head could be thicker hair, so just use your due diligence on how many times you wrap your elastics. I know people are always like, what elastics do you use? They always get stuck in my hair or are breaking the hair. I have all the windows open in the house right now. I'm gonna redo this one, sorry. I had a loopy that I pulled out. So all the doors are like slamming the doors when I open, or when they get opened, and my daughter just came in here. So the door got opened and then it slams. All right, so there we have it. And I think like this look too can be super cute with a hat. Can you grab me my pink hat right there? So here's the final look. It's right there. Do you see it? Perfect. So honestly, if I was not talking to you, this is literally like a 5-minute look. I'll just show you. So if you're a hat kind of girl, you got the cute little piggy tails, and through the back. So you're like ready to rock and roll. This is going to be great for workouts, the beach, all the things. So probably likely once you get the hang of it, like a 5-minute faux braid. That's super cute. I love the texture and dimension. I love regular inside out braids as well, but this is just another way to get a fun look. And I know not everybody can do like a French braid or a reverse braid. So this is so simplistic for people to get that sort of a style, but without actually having to do that. So again, these are from Target. I cannot say what that brand is. I mean, those letters together just don't even make any sense. But these are the ones that I use. I feel like they come out of your hair pretty well. 2 tricks if you are struggling with having them in your hair. Oh, and what I like about these ones is once they get overstretched, or if they're not in your hair right, like they just break themselves. So that's a good thing, because you don't want to reuse these forever. Like when they're done, they're done. But you could do, if you have one that's literally stuck and wrapped around hair, do not rip your hair to get it out. Use a drop of essential lemon oil. It'll like break the band. Or there's these cool little hooks somebody told me about on Amazon now, where it's, I don't even have an example of a hook, but it's a little hook like an envelope, you know, the old school like envelope openers. It's like that, but for hair ties, and there's a little hook. So you could just go into the hook and you grab it and it cuts it like an envelope opener. So that's on Amazon. They're like $5 for a pack of 3. If you have little girls, those would probably honestly be really smart to have on hand. I should actually throw one in my Amazon cart because I could use that for my daughter. They just have sometimes more fragile hair than we do. However, if you're blonde like me, you have fragile hair, so treat your hair very kindly, especially when you're using elastic ties. Just make sure when you take them out, you work slowly. Don't ever pull on your hair. And honestly, I'm very blonde. I bleach my hair. I don't seem to have any extra damage or anything extra that these bands create. So if they're creating damage, likely they're either put in too tight, creating too much tension on the hair, or you're like ripping them out when you're taking them out. Or another thing, never sleep with this in your hair. You'll get a bunch of little breakage and frizzies. Sleeping in your hairstyle like this, especially when it's pinned down with an elastic, that is a case for breakage, and I just advise you don't do it. I suppose the exception would be if you had like a silk wrap, maybe. That would be the exception, but like me on a pillowcase, if I did that, you'd literally see all my little breakages. So don't do that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Give me some thumbs up, some hearts. Drop in the comments if you have questions, or if there's anything else you would like to see for your hair. Curls, deep waver, products I use, like go ahead, let me know, and I will get creative and make sure that I share my favorite things with you. All right, take care.